Alright, we got the Axial Capra UTB-18 out today. I got this on sale a little while back. I didn't realize at the time they are discontinuing this model. They still make the UTB-18 in the 4-wheel steer variation. This is just the 2-wheel steer. It uses a 380 sized 37 turn brushed motor with a 2-in-1 ESC. Comes with an SLT2 controller. Pretty basic, but does everything you need. Alright, we got a size comparison with the UTB with the Capra 4-wheel steer. That's 1/10. And then we got the AX24 24 scale. So right in the middle. Here we have it next to TRX 4M, which is also 18 scale. Kind of showing that the UTB is actually a little bit bigger. Alright, we're going to start off testing it on some landscaping around my apartment. And then I got another location too, a little bit of a drive, but should be a really cool place to crawl. I think the lights look pretty cool. They got the rock lights in the wheel wells. It's kind of hard to get a good slow crawl. The throttle's kind of touchy in the low range. Try out a little hill climb here. It does seem to have a pretty high center of gravity. There we go. Almost got up there. So I have climbed this little rock face before with some of my other crawlers, but it's covered in moss and currently wet. Got some wet tires. This thing's kind of shown to have a little high center of gravity, so don't have high hopes, but Tires are pretty soft for the stock ones. All right, let's head out to that other location. Alright, had a good time out with the Axial UTB-18 scale. Performed pretty well. Not too bad for being stock. Does have a pretty high center of gravity. Like to tip over backwards on some steeper climbs. Can maybe use some brass portal covers. Some lower weight down low. Maybe some shock tuning. Cut your springs to get the body to ride a little lower. Stock tires had some pretty good traction, were pretty soft. I think it looks really cool with the lights. I kind of like this size. I know they say 1/18 scale, but I think it's a little bigger, probably like 14th scale. Back when I got this, they also had the Spectrum brushless motor for this on sale. I believe it has FOC. It should have a really nice slow crawl with that. So we'll have to toss that in and test it again. Maybe try and do something with the weight, get the center of gravity down a little lower. Alright, thanks for watching.